Yo, what is up everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome back. Welcome back to another Player Essence Cross Nintendo. We skipped last week because Smash Brothers slapped me upside the face. So we didn't have one last week, but we are back this week with Player Essence Cross Nintendo. So I want to welcome everybody to the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're wondering about the music, the first one should be, that was like Brenstar Depths or whatever it was from Metroid, the remix from Smash Ultimate. But the music that we were just playing that you guys just heard, that was actually the remixed Light Plane. And oh my gosh, that was my first time hearing that remixed track of Light Plane. And that was dope. That was absolutely dope. I love that. I like Light Plane on Smash Brothers for Wii U. But this one here, man, this one here is definitely something else. That dude was just getting down on the trumpet, man. So I gotta listen to that more or use it in my videos. I'm not really sure, but either way, it's kind of a weird track. So I mean, it's still fun and everything. So yeah, man, awesome stuff. But anyway, shout outs to everybody here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today is December 15th, 2018. I'll be honest, guys, I'm putting on a happy face for you guys, but I've made serious mistakes for this week. There was one mistake, a birthday essentially that I needed to make sure that was scheduled on the same day as our tournament. And unfortunately, considering whose birthday it is, I cannot miss it. So it just slipped my mind. So we're gonna have to reschedule it, reschedule the tournament. We're gonna try to see if we can aim for next week, but I'll be honest, guys, there's a lot of stuff that's going on outside of the scenes. Like I said, everything's fine in terms of the channel, and don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, but like I don't know how the schedule is going to turn out next week, just because like I said, it's some stuff that's, you know, that I'm taking care of. So there might be some changes to the schedule and all that, although, you know, whatever, it's just going to change for some reason. You guys are still going to get all of your videos, you're still going to get all of your live streams. I just might have to live stream and schedule videos at certain times and do different things when it comes to it after next week. We're just going to have to wait and see. I can't judge that until I actually get the information, then process that, then see what I can do from there. But yeah, Player Essence is fine. We're still going to be going on. We're still going to have our live streams and everything. So nothing's going to change from that point of view. Just certain times. We're still going to try to have an early live stream. So Viking Nation, don't worry. It's not like I won't be able to stream for you guys, you know, early. So that's going to happen. Or for me, it's early. For you guys, it's afternoon or evening, actually. So don't worry about that. That's still going to be the same. It's just depending on like some other things. So I think that's it for Ninja News. Also, yeah, the giveaway. We have Smash Brothers giveaway going down next week, December 21st. So look forward to that as well. If you have not entered in, make sure you enter in for that giveaway. We're really close to our Elite Ninja goal, guys. We only need 8 more, and we're going to have a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, which we're supposed to have, so we'd have another one. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, probably a $10 eShop card tied to that. So look out for that, guys. 8 more. We're almost there. 142 out of 150. So shout outs there. Also almost at our Patreon goal as well. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate that, and hopefully we can hit that goal at some point. We're getting close, man. I mean, Smash Brothers has been helping out quite a bit. We dipped down to like 119 a couple weeks ago, so we're back up to 142. So, or was it like 120? Something like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyway, either way, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. And hopefully we can hit those goals, man. What other Ninja news do we've got? Yeah, we had a video. I had a video on pulled out my earbud. I had a video on Super Smash Brothers. Well, not Super Smash Brothers, was it? No, 2 new games coming, or 1 game. It was Grand Blue Fantasy Versus from Arc System Works on the PS4. Something tells me that game's going to be on Switch as well, though, later. But it's just PS4. It's Unreal Engine 4. It looks just like Dragon Ball Fighters. Well, maybe a little bit slower paced, but it's a very similar type of fighting game. So I did a video on that, so make sure you guys check that video out. If you have not seen it, you guys can check it out after, of course, after we're done here. You can see that video. I will link it in the chat, so if you guys want to open up a separate tab, if you haven't seen it, you can definitely see it. Some people also maybe have gotten unsubscribed to my channel. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, sometimes just I know YouTube did a sub purge. So it's kind of weird if I say, oh, check to see if you're still subscribed, but hey guys, check to see if you're still subscribed to the channel. so check to see if, because some of you guys, this stuff just pops up and then you're not actually subscribed, but it pops up on your home screen because the algorithm or whatever, you know, you watch my videos. So check to see that you're still subscribed and you still have the bell notification hit. I will link that video right there. And also, I did buy a brand new Samsung USB flash drive. These are the highest. This is 3.1. This is one of the highest ones and fastest ones that you can get. So I'll be testing this out on certain stuff. We'll kind of see how this one works, this USB flash drive. I'm not sure why I'm telling you guys, but it's here. It's right here, and I like it. It's from Samsung, so we'll see how this one works. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure why I'm telling you guys. I had this old one, which was a 3.0 USB one for this one. But I don't know. I wanted to test out something new, so I got that. Oh, and I also got Gear Club as well from the developers. They sent me a stream copy of Gear Club, so I got to get caught up, guys, on games. We still need to stream Everspace. We still need to stream Gear. I got Gear Club. We still need to stream that. There's quite a number of games that I still need to get to. I got Grease as well. That game is a beautiful looking platformer, so I still need to stream that game. So this upcoming week, we probably will do a lot of streaming on some other games for night sessions and things like that. Smash Brothers, still going to stream that every single day for the most part. I don't miss a Smash Brothers day, but yeah, we'll get to some other games too. So yeah. Were you unsubscribed, PB? Honestly, were you unsubscribed? If you were, that's so funny if you were unsubscribed. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the shout outs, guys. I can see the Twitch boys and I can also see YouTube. So shout outs to everybody who's already joined us, 70 something people on this glorious unannounced live stream where I said it wasn't going to happen. So that's pretty good for not announcing it. I know a lot of you guys thought that I wasn't going to be able to stream today just because, like I said, I had some issues. If you watched my stream from yesterday, then you guys know there were some issues that came up. Like I said, hopefully, guys, I'm terribly sorry about the unbalanced schedule. It's just some things are out of my control because of some people, and I can't do anything until we get things settled. So hopefully that's happening next week. We can get things settled. I can get a set schedule for me and my fam. And then we can just, I can be able to say, hey, we're going to have this at this time, no matter what, because I'm not always worrying about what some other person is doing, you know? So hopefully we can get all that set, and then I can have a set schedule for you guys no matter what. And that's what I've been striving for. And it's been up and down forever, this whole year, because of this thing that's going on. So hopefully we get that situated. I'm hoping next week. So I'm terribly sorry, guys, but you guys know I'm trying as hard as possible for you. So I think that's it with Ninja News, guys. I think that's it. Let's see here. You just subscribed back. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's it with Ninja News, guys. Let me see if anything overnight that I need to announce in terms of new Ninja or anything like that. Well, there you go. Fairy Tiger becoming the Fairy Tiger with the donation, the $1 donation. And he says, play Xenoblade Chronicles, Gore Plane. Absolutely. Thank you, Fairy Tiger. Once again, Viking Nation representing here in the P Elite Ninja Village with the $1 donation. And he wants to play some Xenoblade. You know, Fairy Tiger, we're always down for Xenoblade here in the land of Player Essence. So across the Viking Nation, that's the anthem right there. Xenoblade Chronicles. That's what we all talk about here. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic theme. I love that theme, man. All right, let's play it. All right, let me know how it sounds at this point, guys. Can you guys, is it too loud, not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. All right, so let's go and get into the shout outs here, guys. And I'll start one by one. Let's see, PB is here, Bowsette is here. You got your Fighters Pass today. Congratulations. Hyrule, is it Hyrule Legend? What's good, man? How you doing? The weekend has been crappy, guys. I'll be honest. Today, I got some poor news, but then again, at the same time, I think it's going to help me for, you know, next week. So I think I'll be okay, but I'll be honest, like, it's not necessarily, didn't start off too well this week. But at the same time, like, coming and talking to you guys and working really helps keep my mind occupied, and it really helps, like, it helps me, you know, kind of, you know, just, I can't say directly, but get stuff off my chest, you know, and I really do like, and I consider you guys, you know, all my friends. So I think it's really cool for me to kind of just come to this and just get back to work. You know, when something bad happens, I can always come here and just talk to you guys and talk about games, and I literally feel better for the rest of the day. So I think everything's good, man. How are you doing? Let's see here. Gucci Dolphin is here. Shout out to the Ninja Gucci Dolphin. Let's see here. Alonzo Vines, man. How you doing, Alonzo Vines? Dank Meme Center is here. Dank Meme Center is here. Chris 9K is here. What's up, Chris 9K? How you doing? Big Mo. What's up, man? Smash is taking over your life. All right. Fairy Tiger, once again. Shout out to the Ninja Fairy Tiger. Thank you for the donation once again, man. I appreciate that. Is the music here? Does the music sound okay, guys? Nobody told me anything. Let's see here. PB like Xenoblade, you do. Yes, fingers crossed. Or say a prayer for me, homies. I think I'll be okay though. Like I said, I can't talk about it, but at the same time, like, while it was upsetting today, it was definitely leads in, like, it was definitely like, it's gonna probably help me out. What happened today is probably gonna help me out next week, so mentally and literally. So it's okay. It's okay. There's no need to worry, guys, or or anything like that. I think it was fine. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Thank you, 10th Gen. I appreciate it, man. Shout outs to Alonzo Vines once again. Skip It Production says finals week. Finals week. Yeah, I know, guys. I know, T-Dude, thank you, man. I know I'm not the only one, but I know a lot of you guys are going through some stuff because you guys have also came to me. But I think this is where we can all kind of come together and just say, okay, well, we can say, hey, man, haven't been the best week or whatever, but we can put that aside and say, you know what, next week will be better. Tomorrow will be better. The next day will be better. If you don't have hope, then you might as well just, like, you can't give up on hope, because once you give up on hope for a better future, that's when it's all over. And I think this whole year, that's pretty much what's been for me, even back when Player Essence wasn't doing well, when we had, 15 or 20 people in here for live streams, you can only just hope for better, whether it's a big grow or a small increase, you can just always hope. But when you lose hope, that's when it's over. So I'll never lose hope, and I think that each time that I do that, it always works out for the better, right? I think, like I said, the people who lose hope, they're the ones where usually they fail or things don't go as well. So yeah, so always hope for a better future, guys. All right, so what's up, Shadow King 1982? How you doing today? Party man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Jaquan Evans says, Joy-Con boys, what's good? Thank you. I appreciate that. Talk Z says the music is fine. Okay, good. Thank you. Thanks, Alonzo. I appreciate that. Loading reality. What's up, man? How's it going? Jason Smith, how you doing today? Jason Smith? Good to see you here. Let's see here. Who else? Did I miss anybody? I think I pretty much got everybody so far. Oh, Jonas, shout out to leading to Jonas Erickson, Viking Nation, he's here. What's good, Jonas? How you doing today? Let me put Fairy Tiger's name up as the top stream ninja, because he is the top stream ninja. All right. So yeah, he is the top stream ninja. All right, let's continue on here. See if I missed anybody. Also, Twitch boys, I can see you too. David N, what's good, David N? Shout outs to leading to David N, Switch winner, David N. Gizmo, shout outs to Gizmo BH. What's up, Gizmo? How you doing today, man? Good to see you here, like always. Long-term Elite Ninja, thank you for the support, homie. Smash Switch, you got a question? Well, hold on to your questions depending on what it is. Let's go and let's get into the first topic here, guys. I think it's time. We got 100 viewers in here, so I think it's time. It's that time that we get into the first topic. Hold on to your question, Smash Switch, and I'll get to it in just a bit. All right, so we got some leaked NPD numbers, guys. Shout outs to RMC from Go Nintendo. My dude over there holding it down for 10 years plus over there at Go Nintendo. Shout outs to him. Basically, there's the leaked NPD numbers. Here we go. So here's the year-on-year, guys. So from last year to this year, Switch saw a 75% increase. 3DS saw a 39% decrease. PS4 saw a 13% decrease. Xbox One saw a 3% decrease, and other systems saw a 6% decrease. The best-selling games are Red Dead Redemption 2, Black Ops 4, Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. And if the data, that's here, this is the leaked numbers, is true, then the Switch, or sorry, then the PS4 sold 1.4 million units, so 1,478,000. The Switch sold 1,356,000, and the Xbox One sold 1,342,000. Roughly estimates based on the numbers, if the numbers here are true, because we do have last year's numbers for the NPD. And they told us the year-on-year, so they just averaged out the numbers, put it flatline on there. So not bad at all for all three systems, doing very, very well. You have to remember the PS4 was $200 with the Spider-Man bundle on there. So for the Switch to be less than, what is that, less than 100,000 units? Oh no, a little bit under. Oh, sorry, a little bit over 100,000 units. Only outsold by a little bit over 100,000 units. Not bad at all. Not bad. Switch was full price, $299. And Xbox One also got a discount to, I saw them as low as 170, but those were just like some places. It was $200 as well. And there was multiple different Xbox One X bundles and Xbox bundles. There was an Xbox One X. I saw that for as low as 350 for an Xbox One X. So not bad at all. PS4 Pros for were like 250 or like something, or 299. So not bad at all for the Switch. Not bad at all in terms of everything. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Out of all the different systems, pretty much out of every single system sold for this past month, year on year, Switch was the only system with an increase. Every other system had a decrease. So basically what people were trying to say is like, oh, well, the sales, you know, they're not charting as much as last year. That was the narrative that people were saying, oh, well, it's really close. They're fading. That was the thing that people were saying, they're fading. You know, the sales were, no, there's nothing fading about it. 75% year-on-year increase. So that just goes to show you that, once again, it's not just Pokemon. I mean, it's a lot of the games that are doing really well that are helping the Switch. It's a combination. It's a full team effort, you know. So really good to see. I like to see that 75% increase year on year. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good, especially considering last year. You know, everyone said that last year was just, oh my gosh, the greatest year. Nintendo can't top that in terms of sales and everything. They're not going to hit certain stuff. And then 75% year on year increase. And then that's, hey guys, that's before Smash Brothers. That's before Smash Brothers, and that's before New Super Mario Bros. U. Yo, like that's definitely good. That's definitely a good thing. So not bad at all. Not bad at all for Nintendo. And yeah, it's just like I said, it's good to see all three systems that did very well. There's rumors floating around Xbox One is over 40 million units sold lifetime to date. So not bad at all for Xbox One. I mean, 40 million, you know, even if it ends up at, you know, 41, 42, 45 million, whatever, when it's all said and done, that's still not bad for a system. I mean, that's right around, what is it? What would that be? That's right around like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo-ish range. So, I mean, if you can sell as much as a Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. I think Super Nintendo was like 50 million though, right? Yes. So it's still, I mean, still about 10 million less at this point. But like I said, that's just rumor that we know right now. But still, if you can sell 40 million systems, that's not bad at all. That's definitely not bad at all. So yeah, I think that we've just been spoiled by like the huge sales numbers of systems in the like the 6th generation. Really just like the PlayStation system. That's really the only system that actually sells consistently like 100 million or consistently super high numbers. It's only PlayStation. If you're not counting portable systems, the only consistency is Nintendo portables and PlayStation systems. Outside of that, it's really tough to sell anything more than like 40 or 50 million, like for a whole generation. It's really tough, except for Sony. Sony's always done a good job of making sure that they can sell their systems dating all the way back to the PS1, PS2, PS3 sold more, but man, they had to do some things with that one. But yeah, man, it's great for gaming. Definitely good for gaming. And yeah, man, yeah. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and get into you guys' thoughts on this first topic or this first story. So you guys let me know in the chat, what do you guys think about this? Feel free to tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence, and I'll read off your comment. If you have something that's not pertaining to that's not pertaining to this topic, I'll hold on to it and I'll get to it in a bit. Or if you have a topic, or if you have like a question that branches off of this, but you use what we're talking about here first, that's more than I'll be more than happy to answer that. So you guys go ahead and let me know what's going on here, guys. What do you guys think about this? Bernard, you didn't miss anything. We're talking about Pokemon, how it boosted up Switch sales 75% year over year, 1.3 million plus for this year. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. 75% increase. So yeah. So let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Hashtag Player Essence. What if there was a Player Essence movie? That's not pertaining to this, but I don't know if I'm big enough yet for a movie. Although maybe I could make my own Player Essence movie. Maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. So yeah. Anything else with this one, guys? Or you guys? I think a lot of you guys are talking amongst yourselves. So I'll scroll up. Thank you, Marlin Gaming Nation. Yo, what's up, Marlin Gaming Nation? Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it. Definitely. I'm staying strong, man. Like I said, bad news, but this morning, but like I said, it's probably gonna help me next week. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Things should get back to normal pretty soon here. This is 2018 has not been a year to remember when it comes to stuff outside of work, but work-wise, it's been great. We've gotten so many new people join the village, so work-wise, it's been amazing. Hold up. Big Mo says, yo, Player, since just almost JV3 stock somebody, you're getting better. Okay, good stuff. Shout outs to Keenan Park. I think Keenan Parker's here. Shout outs, Keenan. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. How you doing today, man? You changed your picture. That's why I didn't notice you, man. You changed your profile picture. It used to be like sideways. Now it's like actually right side up. So good stuff, man. All right. Let's see here. T-Dude says, players, despite the being number 3, I personally believe that the Xbox One system is doing great. Yeah, I don't think it's doing horrible. It's just not doing, it's not doing anywhere near as good as the Xbox 360 did, but that's because the Red Ring of Death made people buy multiple Xbox 360s. So, let's see here. T-Dude says, players, let's all hope that we'll see more Xbox One games from new first-party developers for Microsoft. I don't think we need to hope about that. I think that's pretty much happening. You don't buy a bunch of studios and then not have first-party games. So I don't think that's not going to happen. So yeah, I don't think we need to hope. I think that's definitely, well, Microsoft has said it's happening. So they said we're developing new first-party games with these studios. So yeah, we're definitely going to see more. Fury Tiger with another $1 donation, and he says, let's continue with Xenoblade Chronicles. Still move forward. All right, so more Xenoblade Chronicles music from Fury Tiger. Thank you so much, Viking Nation, once again. Do appreciate that. Make sure you guys let me know how it sounds. As soon as you guys start hearing the music, make sure you let me know how it sounds. So otherwise... Okay, yeah, let me know how it sounds. Oh, this is dope. I didn't even know this was the name of this song. This song is freaking dope, dude. It makes me want to play Xenoblade right now. I need to get back. Screw it, I need to get back into Xenoblade. I'm putting aside all my other games for Xenoblade. I need to get back. I need to beat the game again. This game is amazing. I love Xenoblade, man. Let's see here. The place is in my pick. I got my guitar, and I am going to post a vid on Sunday. Shoutouts, man. Let me know when your vid goes up. Deckman says, this is great news to see being a high year-over-year. If these fanboys treated each other fan base with a little more respect. Yeah, well, they're fanboys. That's the whole point. VCIPZ says, player, since I love Xenoblade so much. Yeah, me too, man. Music sounds good. All right. Player says, can I be in the tournament? Sign me up in the Discord, right? Yeah, well, the tournament's going to be rescheduled, guys. It's going to be rescheduled to a date to where I know what's going on. Like I said, I have some stuff going on personally, and I can't have a tournament until I know what's going on with the rest of this stuff. So, like I said, I can't talk about it too much, but we'll have a tournament, guys, for Smash, but I have to wait till after Tuesday to set a date just so I know what's going on. So, yeah. Let's see here. Late to the PE. What's up, your Meshi? Oh no, we're just talking about the leaked sales numbers. Switch did pretty good. So Switch sold 1.3 million, PS4 sold 1.4 million, Xbox sold 1.3 million for November NPD. So we were talking about how Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu really helped boost sales year over year. So from 2017 to 2018, Switch had a 75% boost in sales for November. From November sales of last year to November sales of this year. So really good. Really good. Let's see here. Shadow King says, players, watch Nintendo reach and exceed their goal and shut up Mr. Negativity, Michael Pachter. I don't know if they will or not. I don't know if they will, but I do. Here's what I do know, guys. The Switch is going to sell a lot of systems. I mean, like, whether they hit their goal or not, I mean, obviously there's going to be people that make videos, oh, Doom and all that stuff. But it's like, to me, it's like, dude, like, look at what happened with the Wii U. Look at what happened with the 3DS. Nintendo had a way better launch, and they're going to sell a lot of systems. I mean, like, whether they set their goal, like, Nintendo could set a goal for 50 million systems for next year, and that's too high, right? So, I mean, whether they're really ambitious or not, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to see systems being sold. I just want to see growth, and I want to see developers supporting the system. Whether Nintendo hits their personal goals or not because they set a goal too high or a goal too low, whatever the case is, like, I mean, that's cool if they hit it, and I've talked about it, but it's just like, that's irrelevant to me because the business won't stop. Like, if Nintendo doesn't hit their goal, are they going to stop selling Switches? No, their investors might be a little upset. They might not make as much money as possible, but does that mean that they're not going to, all of a sudden, first-party games are going to stop? Like, you know, like, it doesn't mean anything. At the end result for the user is nothing because, like, for example, and like I said, I've said this before, guys, like, the end result for us is absolutely nothing. And I'll get to the donation in just a bit. I saw that. The end result, developers don't say, oh, well, Nintendo didn't hit their own lofty goal. You know, oh, we're not going to make a system for the game. All they're looking at is if stuff's being sold, you know? and stuff's being sold. So developers don't give a damn if Nintendo hit their goal or not. They just want to see that there's a large amount of people, tens of millions of people, buying the system every single year. So I'm on more of that board. I'm more of the, okay, I want to see Nintendo just sell a lot of systems, whether they piss off their investors or not based on X or Y amount of sales. I'm not a businessman like that. I'm looking at it from a developer standpoint and from a gamer standpoint. The more systems that are out on the market, the more games we get. Nothing's going to stop because Nintendo sold 16 million instead of 20 million, or they sold 15 million instead of 17.5 million, or they sold this million instead of that million. It doesn't matter. Developers are still going to support the system because it's selling. It's selling a lot. So, I mean, I don't really care whether if Nintendo hits their goal, great. If they don't, they don't. You know, that's not going to stop anything. It just might piss off investors and affect their stock price, but stock price doesn't affect how we get games. All that affects how we get games is how many systems are sold. So Switch is easily selling one of the most out there, so more games come. I mean, it's plain and simple. You know, that's kind of how I see it. But you know, whatever. Shout outs to Jonas Erickson with the $5 donation. And he says, hi OJ, I still can't believe I made you play the religious music the other day. Sorry again. No, it's okay. Let's play some of the music that is played very frequently at, let's see, at home. Okay. Kirby's Dreamland, guaranteed religion free. Okay. No, you don't have to apologize, Jonas Erickson. You do not have to apologize at all, dude. You do not have to apologize. Also, shout outs to Marlon Gaming Nation. Shout outs to my boy Marlon Gaming Nation. He has a great YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check it out as well. Does news videos, rumors, all that good stuff. Check it out. So Marlon Gaming Nation, thank you for the $5 donation as well. And he says, God bless again, man. I will donate more soon. You don't have to donate more soon. You just being here and showing up, I really do appreciate and lending your support. So thank you, man. But I do appreciate it. Anything that you decide to give, thank you, man, so much. And if you live stream more, Marlon, I'd be more than happy to show up to your live streams. But I'm subscribed to your channel, but I watch your videos, but you don't live stream at all. So whenever you do get a chance to live stream, let me know, man. I'll be more than happy to check out your live streams if you do them. So let's go and let's get this music going here. Kirby's Dreamland, huh? We a Kirby fan? I know you got kids, Jonas, so they probably like the Kirby stuff. My daughter loves Kirby. Kirby's Dreamland. All right. Is this Kirby's Dreamland music? I'm just gonna go. Here we go. Shout outs. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get your name up here on the Stop Stream Ninja too, with the $5 donation. All right. So guys, we're talking about Pokemon, and we're also talking about the sales of the whatever of the NPD of how it. So if you guys have anything else to add to it, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to read off you guys' comments. So let me see. I know I missed quite a bit of comments. So let me see here. What was Nintendo's goal for the Switch sales in the fiscal year? 20 million. From March of this year to March next year to sell 20 million systems. Let's see here. Michael O'Brien says, players, the way Smash is set up for a single player is amazing. I'm nearly 20 hours in, and I have so much to do. Haven't even unlocked all the characters yet. Love it. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. Urameshi says, players says, thanks for the recap, fam. No problem. Thank you for being here, Urameshi. You're an elite ninja too, so thank you. Let's see here. Shadow King says, players says, okay, I already read that. Let's see here. Michael O'Brien says, players says, I couldn't find how many Switches sold in NPD in October. Do you know? It would be interesting to see how many in October and November combined. Would give us an idea of where they are. No, it wouldn't really give us it wouldn't really give us too much of an idea of where they are, because you'd also need Japan and Europe. So we have Japan, but then we also need Europe, and Europe's a pretty big region, so it might give us a little bit of an idea, but not really much, because we don't have sales for outside of that. I mean, outside of like all of Europe, and then the rest of it, then Australia combined, and like everything, we don't have sales data. So I mean, it would give us maybe a little bit of an idea, but not too much, because we would still need Europe sales, and there's no way of us getting Europe's like sales 100%. We still haven't even gotten sales for Smash Brothers or Pokemon or anything out of France, and France is like the biggest region for Nintendo in Europe. We still haven't gotten any sales numbers out of there, so I mean, it would be tough to really to kind of piece things together. But yeah, October's sales numbers, I think it was like Switch was I can't remember 100%. I think it was, I don't really remember, so I don't want to give you guys false information. But I don't know. I mean, I'll probably find them for you guys later. But yeah, they're definitely out there though. Let's see here. PB says, I feel like there are people that will just go buy another PS4 because they dislike Nintendo. There definitely are people that do that. No. Your Messing 77 says, player, since I'm gonna be mad if I gotta dish out another 400 or more for a Switch Pro if it drops in 2019. Well, you don't have to dish out. You don't have to dish out any money for anything. Actually, you can just be happy with your Switch and just play that. Let's see here. How many Switch systems have been sold to date? The last time we got numbers was a while ago. It was like 20 something million. So, I mean, we don't know how many has been sold to date. If we knew that, then you would have already got a Switch. We would have already got a number for that if we knew that, dude. We don't know it. So that's the problem. We got numbers months ago, but those are old. He said places, I think it was 1 million in October. I don't know if it was 1 million in October, 1.3 million in November, 2.3 million overall. That might put them to 4 million in North America alone in Q3. What would put them on track for 10 million worldwide? Like I said, I think it's just best to wait and kind of see. I mean, those are just real rough, just kind of pulled out of nowhere, you know? So, I mean, I think it's just best to kind of just wait and see what the numbers are at the end of the day. So yeah, I would wait, but hey, man, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Smash Switch says, oh, never mind. He's talking to somebody else. Let's see here. Lex Krebs' places. You're 100% correct. Reggie had an interview where he stated that Nintendo was having unprecedented success financially because of attach rates in the eShop. Yeah, I mean, so it's like the number of Switches actually sold. I mean, obviously you want a high number sold, but like I said, I'm not on Nintendo's financial board. I'm not. First of all, I'm not an investor. I'm not. I don't have stocks in them. I'm not on their financial board. I'm not part of their team. So if they don't hit their goal or whatever the case is, I don't care. All I care about is developers saying, oh, Switch is selling a lot, so we put games on our system. That's what I care about. I want to see the Switch sell a lot, but I don't care about any personal sales numbers, you know, like or goal numbers or what they want. I honestly don't care. Like, all I care about is that Nintendo has money to make games, and they make a lot of games, and developers support them because their systems are being sold. So whether they hit their goal or not, I honestly don't care. I just want to see this I mean, like 17 million or 20 million, who cares? I'm not a stockholder. I don't get any of that money that they make. All I want to see is what I want, which is games being announced for the Switch, which there's going to be a lot of games in 2019. You thought 2018 was good with third-party games? 2019 might even be crazier with third-party games. So that's what I'm happy about. Is like I'm like looking at some of the third-party games, and we're looking at some of the day-and-date releases, Mortal Kombat, Doom Eternal, and more. Yo, it's actually looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, man. All right, so we're going to turn down this Kirby music. Thank you, Jonas Erickson. I appreciate the donation. Let's see here. Malcolm Enterprises Inc. Yo, shout outs with the new name. What's up, man? How you doing today, Malcolm Enterprises? Good to see you here. I love the new name. Let's see. I think it's fun to make projections, but you're right. No, it's absolutely fun to make projections. If you want to, oh, definitely. That's the reason why I brought it up, and I asked for you guys' opinion. It's great. I mean, if you guys want to make projections, I'm definitely not hating on that or saying that you guys can't. Your projections are good, Michael. I don't think I just said it'd be best to wait and see. I just don't personally want to sit there and say this, and this, and then it doesn't happen. But yeah, it's cool. It's fun to talk about that. That's the reason why I brought it up, and your comment is definitely much appreciated, man. Let's see here. Matt News says, player, since Nintendo not releasing a Smash sales statement, definitely seems like the game is selling like crazy. Yeah, let me give you guys some more insight on that. So what I'm hearing about the whole Smash sales, I will be honest with you guys. I can't say any number, you know, but I will say that I've been hearing some talk about Smash Switch sales, and it's selling at such a fast rate, Nintendo wants to wait before they talk about it, because this is literally unprecedented. Oh my gosh, stop it. Anyway. This is literally, sorry about that, guys. Let me actually mute my phone for right now. I'm streaming, so let me just mute it. Anyway, what I'm hearing is that this is selling at an unprecedented rate for a game, period. Not just Smash Brothers in general, but it's selling at an unprecedented rate, as in like people are not only buying one copy, but are buying multiple copies, giving copies away to their friends. They're buying copies, and then their friends are buying copies. Word of mouth, and this game in general, Smash Ultimate, it's selling so fast Nintendo wants to wait, because if they announce, oh, it sold 5 million or 3 million or whatever the case is, like 2 weeks later, it's going to be like at 7 million or whatever. So it's selling so fast, I think they're going to wait before they make a statement, because it's selling at such a high rate. and it's like picking up. Like, that's the thing. It's like, yes, it had a big launch and everything, and yes, sales dip a bit, but it's like its second week sales are going into this next week or whatever the case is, or digital sales are so high. Nintendo's just like, yo, we gotta wait because it's just tracking so fast. So that's the reason why we haven't heard anything yet. We might hear something on Monday or Tuesday. They might say something, but they didn't want to say anything like right after. I mean, they could have said something after the weekend, right? Like they did with Pokemon or whatever. But the sales are just way too fast. The sales are just way too fast. So I think they want to wait. That's what I'm hearing. You know, that's what I'm hearing at least. So yeah. Yo, shout outs to whose man is this? Gizmo? Gizmo with the donation. Gizmo with the $7. Thank you so much, Gizmo, becoming the top stream ninja as well. And says, just showing some love to the village, bro. Hope everything goes well with your situation, bro. The village got your back, OJ. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'll talk about that real quick. Yeah, without you guys here, man, I don't know what's going to be happening. I don't know what would happen. I don't know how my mental state would be. But definitely as someone, you know, I live in my house by myself. As someone who doesn't talk, I mean, all my old friends, if they were friends, they don't talk to me anymore. Or they don't want to talk to me. I think they think I'm weird because of what I do for a living. So they don't want to talk to me, or they've grown out of video games or whatever the case is. It's cool to talk to other adults. Also, some of you guys are kids. But it's cool to talk to other adults about games and be able to just chill and relax and do podcasts and stream and talk to you guys, you know, as if you guys were here sitting down in my room. So, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and you guys have been very supportive and very helpful to me in this situation. And even before you guys knew about it, you guys were always amazing. But this year has just been great. So thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate that, and I'll continue to do my best. We're gonna be making some changes to Player Essence. We're gonna change some things up. We're still gonna have the same theme, the Toby blasters and the the shimmies and all that stuff. But we are changing some things up with some of the aesthetics. Thank you, Fairy Tiger, with the $1 donation. He says, well, let's go. Xenoblade Chronicles. You will know our names. Thank you for the donations, guys. I appreciate that. But we will be changing some things up. We always change up things every year, guys. Every year, we always go with the new, art and new theme and kind of new themes added in. We're going to keep with the ninja theme, but we are going to get some new art. We are going to get some new stuff, and we are going to do format things differently. I'm really going to be asking you guys to participate in polls. Look out for the community page towards the end of the year, so probably like in a couple weeks. Look out, because I want to get you guys' opinions on news format, type of shows that you guys want to see and all that, and we will be rolling out a new schedule. Like I said, I have something going on next week. Hopefully we can get that situated, and then I will be rolling out a new schedule for you guys. So look forward to that as well, the polls and everything, because I want to get you guys' opinion. It'll be open to everybody, so I really want you guys' feedback. I want to see like thousands of votes on this, guys. We really need to see people show up for these polls so we can shape the future of Player Essence for 2019 and beyond. So thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Gizmo, once again. Thank you, Fairy Tiger. But yeah, let me go ahead and get Gizmo's name up here as a top stream ninja, and then we'll get Fairy Tiger's music request. So let me go ahead and get that up here. Thank you so much, Gizmo. I appreciate that, man. Much appreciated, dude. Really. Thank you. So let me go ahead and get your name up here. It's always your name is spelled with so many different so many different stuff. Your name is really busy, Gizmo. Oh my gosh, really busy name, but we got you, man. We got you. All right, so I think this is good here. All right, and I'll get to the comments in just a bit, guys. I'll scroll back up. Sorry for being late, but we got a lot of people in here, 135 people in here. So hit that like button if you haven't already hit the like button if you do enjoy the content, and of course we'll continue on here. So let me see. Fairy Tiger wants Xenoblade Chronicles. And you will know our, okay, that's a classic. You will know our names. You will know who we are. Dang it! All right, let me know how it sounds, guys. Let me know how it sounds. The music is playing. So let's see here. You should be an investor, maybe in Nintendo, maybe not in Nintendo, but maybe in mutual funds. Yeah, one of these days I'll definitely invest in mutual funds or stocks or stuff like that. Let's see here. Player says Nintendo not okay. Now I already read that. Jonas says Player says considering there are 700 million people living in Europe, a lot of people. In theory, Europe should produce higher sales figures. Nintendo has possibilities to grow in Europe. Yeah, they definitely do. This generation has been really big for Nintendo growing in Europe. That's true. Let's see here. Lee Power says Xenoblade 2 X2 for the Switch with an extra chapter. Okay. Let's see here. Toxie says OJ, believe it or not, but I will at least I have at least 15 plus in real life friends who own Smash Ultimate. Yo, that's easy to believe. Like, if you go to school, you know, I'm pretty sure like anybody that goes to school, or if you're in college, you know, then yeah, you probably have at least at least 5 friends that that have Smash Brothers. Like when I was in school, right, in college, or even when I was in high school, when Melee came out, all my friends had Melee. Like, well, all the nerds had Melee. You know, we all had it, you know, that I associated with. And then when Smash Brawl came out when I was in college, I knew at least 7 or 8 guys in the dorm that had it, like in just my small dormitory that had it. You know, and various other games too, like when Madden would come out, I knew like obviously all the guys on the football team, we all had it, you know, so yeah, makes sense. Let's see here. Okay, we got some elite ninjas messing with each other here. All right. So Odalia says, I can tell the Switch is popular here in Europe because FIFA is always high on the eShop charts, and we're sold out of this week at my local store. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of shipments of Switch FIFA going out, but still, yeah, FIFA's definitely performing better on the Switch than it has in recent memory. Well, it was on the Wii U when nobody bought it on there because it was a horrible version of the game. But this one doesn't have all the other features as the other systems, but it's still a portable football experience. So, you know, people are having fun. People are having fun with it. Let's see here. Places. I told a friend of mine to get Breath of the Wild before Smash, before Smash, since she is getting a Switch for Christmas. Okay, there you go. So she'll have it ready to go. You know, yeah, all my friends are trying to get a Switch for Ultimate. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and I think that's pretty much like Christmas sales, dude. Smash Ultimate is going to be huge. I think Smash Ultimate might even outsell what it did in the launch week once Christmas rolls up. So, like, the week before Christmas, or, you know, Christmas Day, like, we might get even double the sales numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because Nintendo, that's why they don't want to announce it, because they know I think, you know what, they might even wait till January. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but they might even wait till January because they can really get the full breadth of the sales of the numbers and announce it in January, right? So, I mean, it'd be impressive. Like, oh, we announced that we sold 6 million, you know, Smash Switch Ultimates, you know. But what if they wait till January and say, hey, we sold like 12 million, you know, units, which is very possible that they sold that, which they will sell that much. I mean, that would be a much bigger announcement. Like, yo, Smash just sold 12 million units in like 1 month. You know, like, that would be dope, which is very possible for Smash to even maybe sell more. That would literally be like outselling Brawl, the lifetime of Brawl, like in 1 month. And it's very possible because, you know, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, or more like Mario Odyssey, that game sold like 10 million units fast, like super fast. So Smash definitely has, and that was last year with less systems. So we got more systems this year, you know, so that's definitely possible, you know, definitely possible. Yo, shout outs Toxie, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Skipbit Productions, Skipbit Productions. What's up, man? How you doing? He says, player, since can say for a fact Smash has taken over my school. Groups of 20 Switches line up. Yo, yeah, you know, when I was in college, man, we used to line up there's like this little nerd, I call it the nerd den, and that's where a lot of nerds went there. Although, man, like I didn't go there all the time because some of the people there, man, it was like you had like Mandark nerds there, you know what I'm saying? Like, like we had guys like that there, so I wouldn't go there all the time. But when I did go there, they'd be playing Melee, and that's where I'd go to kind of get a challenge, because those nerds, they were really good at Melee, you know. But I mean, when I was in college, like my junior college years, I was playing football, so I was always tired, so I didn't want to go there. But like I would go there whenever I got the opportunity. After football season, you know, I would go there and I'd hang out every now and then, and like, you know, and it always smelled like cheese too. Like, they always be eating nacho cheese. Like, I don't like cheese, and they'd always be eating nacho cheese in there. So that's another reason why I didn't go. It was like and then it was also nacho cheese smell, and like the game controllers, like they were kind of greasy at times. I mean, like if I didn't bring my own game controller, I want to play, but I didn't want to go there. But anyway, when I did go there, there'd be like freaking like 15 GameCubes lined up, man, and they were all playing Melee, you know, and that was in 2005. So that was years after Melee came out. So, I mean, so yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see. My name is Why do you guys talk about this? My name is Clarence. What is this? My name is Clarence. What is this? Is this a meme? Is this a meme that you guys are talking about? Is this a meme? I'm gonna buy a Switch soon. Any game you recommend getting? Oh, you guys are actually responding to my name is. I thought that was a meme. It's like my name is Clarence, and he has and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. I thought that was like 8 Mile or something. Like you guys were like 8 Mile meme with Eminem, dude. So I was like, is this like a new meme? Like, hi, my name is Clarence. Okay, we actually have a dude who literally says his name is Clarence. Shout outs, dude. So yeah, man, I recommend getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Brothers for Wii U, Super Mario Odyssey. You can stream all those games no problem on YouTube now. So I really want to get back to I want to do Mario Odyssey stream. That's what I want. I want to get back into Mario Odyssey. That's what I want to do. Super Mario Odyssey stream. So I might get back into that for the new year. Might want to get back into that. But I want you guys' opinion how we should do like Let's Plays and live streams on the channel. Like I want to make them lit. I want to make them good. I don't want them to be boring. I think a lot of you guys think that they're boring, or a lot of you guys, unless it's like Smash Brothers, you guys will come out because it's like competitive. But I want to know like how do I make like what type of format would you guys want, like the single player, like Let's Plays or live streams. I want to do those better. So hopefully we can do that, man. That'd be dope. I thought it was 8 Mile, dude. I thought it was a reference to 8 Mile, like, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. Like I literally thought it was that. Oh my gosh. Rigo Ramirez says, I think that Smash is the only fighting game that can say it's a system seller. Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, I think Smash is the only fighting game that you can really kind of put out there and say, you know what, this is going to move not only a large amounts of units, but also systems. Yeah, that might be it. Oh, check the PayPal, fam. Okay. All right. I'll see that. Yeah. Unfortunately, my boy Marlon, PayPal doesn't show up. Streamlabs does. If you use Streamlabs through PayPal, it does. But if you use just straight PayPal, I've linked it together, but it just doesn't pop up on screen, and I don't know how to fix it. And I've tried everything. I've literally tried everything. But yeah, let me check that. Let me give you the shout out, dude. If you did. Sorry about that, Marlon. Yo, shout out. Okay, there you go. Shout outs to Marlon with another $3 donation as well. So thank you so much, Marlon. I do appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. Thank you. Also, shout outs to Fairy Tiger with a $1 donation. And he says, well, Xenoblade Chronicles, time to fight. All right. Looks like Fairy Tiger, he out here with the jukebox going. Let's go. All right. Time to fight. Time to fight. Thank you so much, Marlon, for the $3 donation. Also, thank you so much, Fairy Tiger, with another $1 donation. You guys are awesome, of course. Let me know how the music sounds, guys. Just as long as it's, let me know how it sounds. So yeah. Let's see here. Play Mario Odyssey, do Luigi's Balloon World. That would be great for Let's Plays. Okay, I still haven't even played that yet. Shadow King 1982 says, players, maybe tips and tricks as you do the Let's Plays. Yeah, remember back when I used to say OJ's tips and tricks? We had a whole session, like, I think it was like a live stream. Back in the day when George was still kind of coming more to the live streams and stuff. But, you know, Bang Bang Armadillo Gang. I don't know if that's still even a thing. Disrespectful Club, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, shout outs to George. Shout outs to the Ninja Village, Disrespectful Club. But, yeah, like, we were, like, basically roasting the whole time about how I used to say tips and tricks, and I barely had any tips and tricks videos. So maybe I'll get back. I don't want to sit here and say I'll do tips and tricks and then they never come. So that was like a whole section that we did that, like when we were playing like Fortnite or something like that. So yeah, Chua was there. Yeah, tips and tricks, baby. Tips and tricks, man. Where they at, bro? Where's your tips and tricks at? I got one video. I've done about 1 or 2 videos over the past 3 years. Give me a break. Oh my gosh. Okay, he said if you did Luigi's Balloon World, we can give you codes for balloons that we said. Okay, sounds like a cool game. That'd be like a PE Ultimate type of thing too, to where we can say, okay, like, you guys give me like balloons and then I try to see if I can find them, and then you guys are like, okay, maybe you guys can give me some hints too, like on stream if I can't find it. Balloon World is fun. Okay, I've never played it. Never played it. How's the music sound, guys? Interactive live stream while playthrough would be cool. Okay, sounds good. Good stuff. Jay Davies says, players, do you think the Switch deserves the title best Nintendo console at this point? You know what, Jay Davey? That's a good question, and it could be, but let's talk about that tomorrow. Let's make that a point of emphasis on Sunday Shillin' tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll make that as one of the points. Is it one of those? And we'll get all of you guys' opinions. I don't want to focus that on today, but tomorrow we'll do that. That's a good topic. That's a good topic. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic though. And we got a brand new wait a minute, hold up here. Wait a minute. Am I seeing this correctly? No, I messed up. I messed up, guys. I don't know where my stream is. I don't know where my stream is, so I did not know. I thought it was the next topic was like Arc System Works fighting game, but no, I know I didn't put that in there. Okay, so here we go. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Smash Tournament reschedule. Okay, so yeah, we are rescheduling the Smash Tournament. Just letting you guys know, we already talked about that. I just want to make sure that you guys understand. Next week, it will probably be next week, but I have to just confirm a couple things, so rescheduling that. So now, No More Heroes 3. So that's another thing. No More Heroes 3. Suda51 has confirmed that No More Heroes 3 is, like, he's working on it, right? Like, nothing's set in stone, but he is working on No More Heroes 3. So I've talked about this game quite a bit, but and he says that there's going to be Avengers Thanos levels. Thanos, my boy. Infinity Stones or whatever those things. Like Thanos levels of crazy boss battles. Here's what's going to happen, guys. I am going to go grab some candy. And I'm going to come back and you guys tag me at Player Essence and tell me what you want from No More Heroes 3 and everything like that. So just go ahead and tag me. I'll read off the comments. I need some candy. I need to pick me up right now. So I'll be right back. What's good, Abaddon? How's it going today, man? Yeah, I can play that for you, Marlon. What's up, J2 Blue? The best candy in the world. Hold up. Mike and Ike's Mega Mix, 10 flavors. The best candy ever created. My favorite candy in the world. Mike and Ike's Mega Mix. Best candy ever. So I want candy too. I think you can buy this candy off of, Jonas, off of, your Amazon. So if you go on your Amazon, you can buy, like, different types of American candy. Yo, Balzette, love the candy. Yeah. Mike and Ike Classic is okay, but Mega Mix is just dope, guys. It's just dope. You're more of a chocolate guy, but those are good. Yeah, I don't really eat chocolate too much. I barely eat chocolate at all. All right, we can go ahead and move on to random Q&A because I don't think you guys have anything to say when it comes to No More Heroes. So, if you guys have random questions, let me know. I'll answer any questions you guys have. Be more than happy to do so. Michael O'Brien says, players, since when I was in NYC, I got peanut butter M&Ms. I don't know how you get anything done with those. Yeah. They're really good. My Hero One's Justice. I haven't been playing it much, no, because of Smash. Yeah, chocolate isn't, but candy's not the best for you either. So, it's all about moderation, guys. It's not about like it's not that you can't have candy or chocolate. Just don't be eating it like freaking all the time. And go to the gym and exercise and work out, you know? Health Essence. Any other questions, guys? Random Q&A time. Shadow King says, player, since the leakers have done it again, Kingdom Hearts 3 is already leaked. What are your thoughts? Be very careful of spoilers if you plan on playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't even understand Kingdom Hearts story. So I do plan on playing Kingdom Hearts 3, but if there's spoilers, I don't even know or care. I have no idea what's going on in that game, but I just plan on being confused the whole time. What monitor do you use for your Switch? Yo, shout outs to Nindy Gamer with the 15-bit cheer over there on the Twitch, boys. Thank you so much, Nindy Gamer. I appreciate that. Yeah, so thank you. Alright, so that was Gangplank Galleon from Super Smash Brothers. Thank you, Marlon. Game and Warrior Marlon for the donation and of course for the music as well. And thank you for the 15 bits, Nindy Gamer. So let's see here. What was I talking about before that came up? I don't even know what I was talking about. All right, I'll just continue answering questions. Oh yeah, what monitor do I use? There you go. What monitor do I use? I use an Asus. It's over here in the corner. Let me get it to you guys so you guys know exactly what it is. I highly recommend this monitor that I got, guys. This monitor is so good. Shout outs to John from Spawnwave for recommending. This monitor is so good that I use, and the response time is so fast. I actually took out the TV. I had a D-Series Vizio 50-inch TV. I took it out of this room and put it in the extra spare room that I have, the guest bedroom, because this monitor is so dope for playing video games. It's an Asus VP28U. FreeSync, eye care, wall mountable, 5-way navigation, Game Plus, 1 millisecond trace free. It's a 4K monitor. Best freaking monitor, gaming device, TV thingy, whatever I've ever purchased in my life. I highly recommend you guys to pick it up. It's just big enough to where you're not gonna be like, oh man, this is not big enough. And then again, it's small enough to fit like on a desk and everything. It's really good, really good. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger with the $1 donation. Says Xenoblade Chronicles Unfinished Battle, and I'll get to all of you guys' questions. I know there's questions mounting up. We'll definitely get to all of them. So Xenoblade. All right, so let's see here. Urameshi. Urameshi says, player, since gummy candy, my thing, and you down for a joint Smash stream tonight? I was thinking about streaming on Mixer. Maybe, but I don't think so, because I have some stuff that I got to do tonight, man, because of a birthday. But maybe at some point we can definitely do a joint stream. Blazer Link says, at Player Essence, with this new Persona character coming out, just your guess, how many songs do you think you're going to get with Joker's release? Maybe a couple songs. Bernard says, when's the next ninja training video coming? I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's see. El Chupacabra says, I've been labbing Ridley in Ultimate. I think he's pretty interesting. Yeah, he's definitely an interesting character. He has a command grab. Hunter64 says, yeah, same. I'm not gonna know what's going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. Be a fun time. LOL. Exactly. I think it's fun to go in. People are trying to like, oh, maybe I should play the other games, or if I don't know, or I should, you know, watch this 5-minute recap. Hell no. Go in confused as hell and just play the game, and I guarantee you will have more fun to try to connect the dots. Kingdom Hearts fans argue, complain, whine, and cry on Twitter all day about what's real, what's not. And these are guys that play the game and supposedly know the story in and out. They don't even know what's going on. They're out here trying to connect dots and all that, and make up theory videos and all sorts of weirdo stuff. So they don't even know what's going on. So once I saw that, I'm like, why should I even try to know what's going on? Let me just play the game, and the game's fun. When I was a kid, I never knew what was going on in RPGs. I never knew the story. Like Chrono Trigger's story, I figured out exactly what Chrono Trigger's story is just recently from freaking Game Theory. They're the ones who figured out Chrono Trigger's story for me. So, I mean, I don't even care anymore at this point. It's like, if it's not something that's like straightforward to where I can understand, like a Xenoblade or something like that, like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to go in confused, and I'm not going to knock the game because I don't know what's going on. That's going to be part of the fun for me. So I'm going in confused, and I'm probably going to leave confused, and I'm not even going to look up what happened. I'm just going to leave it at that, you know? And if years down the line I watch a video or something, I'll watch one on what the story actually is, but I plan on being confused. So, yep. Let's see here. Big Moses Player says, whoever says they completely comprehend the story of Kingdom Hearts is crazy. Yeah, I know. Let's see, your party man says, I just lost to an Isabel who had items on in my match, and they left after the first match. People online are so annoying online. Yeah, the fact that they had items on, that's not good for matchmaking, because I'm pretty sure you said that your items were off. So, yeah, first of all, that's a problem with matchmaking, to match with somebody there like that. T-Dude says, players, did you know that Charles Martinet and the yes, I knew about that. That's news that's been out there. Yes, I already knew. But thank you for letting me know again. Let's see, T-Dude. Let's see, Tenchen says, Dead or Alive 6 coming soon. What's your thoughts? I don't care about Dead or Alive. Blazer Link says, okay, never mind. Gucci Dolphin says, to be honest, Kingdom Hearts 3 is so mad. I love Kingdom Hearts growing up, but I don't know now. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see here. TV response time is so bad. Once you play Smash on it, monitor, you can't go back, and that's exactly what happened, Hunter64. Once I played Smash, because like I was playing Smash out there on my Samsung, and I'm like, man, this is bad. Like this is really bad. And then I went played it on my monitor. I was like, yo, this is actually really good. So yeah, let's see here. Obatalist says, players, I have no gyms nearby where I live and have been trying to trying home workouts but failing to stick to them. What do you do to discipline yourself so you gym regularly? Well, going to the gym and actually paying for it, that helps me keep me disciplined. But in your situation, it's not as good. But I would just say have dedicated time. Just make sure that you put your gym time in your phone. Make sure that you do certain things to remind yourself that you have to go to the, or that you have to work out, whether it's home workouts, whether it's whatever. But for me, if I couldn't go to the gym, I would just plan like you know, in my backyard. Like I would just plan like doing going outside and doing some calisthenics, because you know, my backyard was all jacked up, so I used to hate going out there. So and I didn't have a gym membership, so I think that's also part of the reason why I gained some weight. But I got a gym membership. I started going there more. But for you, I would just say, if you got like a nice area, especially if it's nice outside, that should be your motivation right there, man. Because you know, I'd be outside doing stuff in my backyard because like my grass is getting better. So just plan stuff out, man. Let yourself know like, hey, at this time I've got to go, and keep that motivation there, man. That's what I would do. At least I would say, like, put it in your phone. Like, I'm going to be working out at this time every single day, and make sure you remind yourself, like with the alarm or a reminder. In terms of motivation, I mean, there's not really anything that somebody can tell you outside of like, you got to do it for your health. Think about yourself, think about your long-term health, think about your family. You know, if you think about those things and think about people who don't exercise and what happens to them when they get older, then I think that should be enough motivation right there. If you have people that care about you and you want to be around, you know, for a long time healthy. Trust me, I've seen what happens to people when they live a healthy lifestyle versus what happens to people when they don't, you know, and it's not good. You want to be, you know, you want to be in a wheelchair when you're older. You want to be brittle. You want to be like not be able to walk down some steps and you break your hip. You know, you want to be like that when you're older, or do you want to have healthy bones that last a long time, that have the support? You want to be walking when you're old, or do you want to be in a wheelchair and at a home, or do you want to have you still be in your own place? You know, so just think about those things. Think about those things when you talk about, you know, your health. You know, think about that, because if you don't exercise and if you don't get proper bone bending, your bones will get brittle. You will get brittle. You will break your bones when you get older. It's going to happen. You need to exercise. You need bone bending. You need strong bones. You need health. You need your heart health. You know, if you don't exercise, that, you know, there can be, you know, cardiac buildup in there. You can get heart attack. There's all sorts of bad things that can happen to you when you don't exercise. So that should be scary enough for you right there. I mean, that scares me, man. When I was gaining all the weight, man, and I was like sometimes breathing heavy and stuff like that, like that scared me. That scared me straight. So just think about stuff like that, man. Sorry to use the scare tactic on you. That's not recommended, but it's also the truth, you know. Let's see here. Let's keep it going. A healthy lunch for that monitor. The monitor actually wasn't too bad. I think it was like 200 something. That monitor that I showed you guys is actually it's affordable. It's definitely affordable. Let's see here. Places, when do you think we'll get more info on Ninjala and Ninjabox? Well, Ninjala probably early next year because the game's coming out spring. I don't know about Ninjabox though. Let's see here. Any other questions? Toxie says, places, do you share your friend code? I only share my friend code to Elite Ninja on here, so people who are members, and also on Patreon as well. So tier 2 or up on Patreon gets you into our exclusive Discord, and I share my friend code on there, or if you're a member on here. I used to share it to everybody, but then I got flooded with 1,000 friend requests in about an hour. So I decided to do it in a different way because there was just too much, and then people got salty if I didn't add their name, you know? So that's the reason why. But no, I don't share my friend code with everybody, just the Elite Ninja on here. So you're welcome to do that. We still have about maybe 30 more spots or so, 30 to 40 more spots on the list. So there you go. Let's see. Self-motivation can be tough, but it's worth it. Absolutely. Let's see here. Parsons, I am off. Take care. Oh, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, dude. Thanks for coming to the stream. Any other questions, guys? Be more than happy to answer questions for you guys, at least for another 20 minutes or so. I think we can kind of stream for that much longer. And then I got a lot of adult stuff to do. Don't you guys just love being an adult? For people who are, you know, late 20s, 30s, or heck, even before that, don't you guys just love being an adult? Have you seen the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? If so, what's your take on it? I haven't seen it yet, no. But everyone's saying that it's a really good movie. I know Doc Trey on Twitter was saying that it's super, super good, and all the reviews are coming out, and everyone's saying that it's really good. I remember I saw the preview for it when I went to go see Jurassic Park, and it looked really cool. I wanted to see it, so I don't know if I will see it, but I might see it, but I don't know if I will. There's a really cool movie theater that was just like a brand new movie theater that was built here in town. That's just freaking amazing. Like, the movies are cheap on Sundays. The movies are super cheap. It's like $6, you know, for a movie. And like, you can order food right from there, like right from when you go sit down. Like, you don't have to get up and go to the concession stand and anything. Like, you can order food. The foods are actually decent price. It's like a menu. Like, you can just order right there at any time, and then they come and just give it to you. And like, there's like trays that pop out. Like, it's like super modern. It's in the really nice part of town, and everything's good, dude. So I mean, like, people are like starting, like, I've went and seen a couple movies there at this point. I never go see movies. I saw Jurassic Park, and I saw, what was the other movie? I don't know what the other movie was. I forgot, but I saw that one. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, man. Went on a couple dates there, so it was fun. So I might go there to see it, like, you know, at some point. So yeah. And yeah, like I said, it's cheap too. There's like a lounge area, and there's also a gaming. There's like an arcade in there too, like a mini arcade, I think, too. So it's actually pretty dope. It's actually really cool. Like, although I haven't been able to go to the arcade, I just saw it, and like, you know, if I go into that arcade, I already know I'm just gonna be there forever, because I saw they have the Simpsons arcade game in there, and it, you know, if you get me in the room with the Simpsons arcade game, oh man, I'm never gonna leave that place. So that's one of my favorite arcade games of all time. Just use Bart or Marge, dude. Marge. Bart and Marge right there, man. Let's see here. You said players. This sounds like I need to go there. Yeah, it's a really cool. I don't even know. I don't remember the name. I just know where it's at. I just know where it's at. Shadow King says, players, after turning off the stick jump, I don't think I could go back because I noticed you don't get an extra jump using the stick method for Smash. No, that's not true. You still get the same amount of jumps. You still get the same amount. It's just it just turns off stick jump. That's all it is. It's not that you don't get the same amount. It's all the same. Whether you press buttons or you don't, you still get the same amount of jumps. Nothing's changed. Dankbeam says, players, are you planning on watching Marvel Avengers Endgame there? Probably if I can. I mean, I might or might not. Just depends. I'm not a big movie guy. Just to let you guys know, I'm not a big movie guy. Movies don't last long enough for me to be excited about them, just in general. Yeah, the tournament. Well, you said when's the tournament? When is the tournament's being rescheduled for sometime next week? We have to wait and see. But yeah, it's being rescheduled. Will you be on the Spawncast tonight? Yeah, I'll be on the Spawncast tonight. I think I'll be on the Spawncast tonight. I've got to double check. I've got so much stuff to do today. What's your favorite Smash character besides Sheik so far? I don't even like Sheik's garbage in this game. Inklings are cool. Chrom is cool. Roy's cool. Wii Fit's cool. Fox is cool. Wolf is cool. Pokemon Trainer's cool. Blazer Link says, so Nintendo theme park is coming in Japan 2020. I know it's 1 to 2 years from now, but are you interested in going to it? Me and my friends are planning a trip there. Yeah, I'm interested in going. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go to it at some point. Yeah, I'll probably go. So yeah. Any other questions, my boys or girls? Is Bayonetta good? I don't think she's that good, but I don't think she's bad in Smash Ultimate. I don't think she's like, when I say Sheik's not very good, I'm actually just being a little salty that she's not as good as she was in Smash. I don't think she's as good as she was in Smash 4, even after nerfs. But, you know, she's okay. Sheik's okay. Bayonetta's okay. I don't think they're like amazing or anything like that. Think from Sanders' Plus says, what's your favorite sword wielder in Smash Ultimate? Chrom. Definitely Chrom. Artisan says, players, aside from Fire Emblem, what else first party is day one for you, OJ? Like Daemon, Ex Machina. That game is day one for me. Fire Emblem is day one for me. I think I'll probably get Animal Crossing. That's day one. I'll get Luigi's Mansion. I'll get that day one. I'll be getting a lot of these games day one that come out, but definitely like the Daemon Ex Machina. That game is definitely like 100% day one for me. I can't wait to play that game. So yeah. Pokemon 2019. Yeah. Michael O'Brien says, players, has there been any word on when the core Final Fantasy games are releasing on Switch, or when do you think we'll see them? They're just 2019. I don't think that there's going to be any word on that because there's so many of them coming out. They're going to probably space them out, I would think. So yeah, it's just 2019. So just just hold your horses on that one. Wait for like Nintendo Direct, and they'll probably announce like the actual dates, or wait for an actual press release from them. But yeah, it's coming 2019. But there's no point in like announcing it now. It's just 2019. So it'll be spread apart throughout 2019 based on different times. So we'll get the dates when they're ready to announce them. J2 Boost this person. I have a non-serious question. Who are the Super Smash Brothers? The people that you use in the game. Those are the Super Smash Brothers, the people that you use in the game. Thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3 getting leaked? I don't care. Ted Jen says, I mostly play fighting games, but I have a hard time figuring out Smash. Because it doesn't get the mentality of fighting games out of your mind and just play Smash as a game. Don't think of it as like, oh, I play fighting games like Street Fighter, or I play fighting games like Tekken, or I play fighting games like Blaze Blue. If you have that mentality, you're gonna get bopped. Smash's mentality is actually a lot simpler than that. However, the movement and what you need to do to be successful is completely different. So try to think of it in that perspective than a typical normal fighting game, and you'll be okay. Omega Game, or hold up, is it Omega? Metal? Omega Metal Chase 92. Okay. Omega Metal Chase. I think that's what it is. Maybe I pronounced that wrong. Anyway, either way, player since who are the worst characters in Smash? Also, what did you think of Torn of the Golden Country? Xenoblade Chronicles. You must be new. If you're asking me about Torn of the Golden Country, you must be new, because I have done nothing but rave about Torn of the Golden Country in multiple videos on this channel. So I'm not going to sit here and, like, you know, go over all that, but I really like it. So please check out my coverage. Just type in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country, and I've made like 5 billion videos on it. So you can, I mean, everybody here already knows what I think about that. So yeah, you've got to be new, because I definitely talked about how awesome that game is a million times. So just check that out on my channel if you want to know my thoughts. I've also did a review on the game. If I review a game personally, then you know I really like it. So I did a review on it. I did multiple videos on it, so I'm not going to rehash everything that I've said again. But in terms of the other question that you had, who are the worst characters? I mean, like, I was just like Duck Hunt Dog and stuff like that. I mean, I think he's probably one of the worst characters in the game. But I mean, I don't think there's anybody that's like completely unplayable, to be honest. So yeah. What's up, Herman Carter? How you doing today, man? I think we've been, you said penalized in Smash Online. I think I've been penalized in Smash Online, LOL. I set it up so that I could just straight battle and kept getting matches with people using items. So I just jumped off the ledge not to play those goons. I don't think you'd be penalized for just jumping off the ledge and SDing. I don't think you'd be penalized for that. You shouldn't be, at least. I've been out for a while. I haven't watched your channel in a while. Okay, yeah. Please make sure you check out, please make sure you check out the videos. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, like, just, I mean, there's no point in me talking about it again. I mean, I've already talked about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country. Like, if you go on my channel and if you look up, like, even while you're watching the stream, just type in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country. That would get your opinion. Like, that would get my opinion on it right there. Like, you just go type it in. Like, I talked about this game so much. Nintendo actually even gave me multiple copies to give away, which I did give away all of them on there. I mean, when you type in Torna, you see 5 major changes to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna of the Golden Country that makes it a must-play. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna of the Golden Country, the best Xenoblade ever. Torna of the Golden Country combat flow and changes are hype. You have Let's Plays, multiple DLC for Game of the Year. Multiple videos on it. There's just tons of stuff on it. I covered the DLC outfits. I covered pretty much everything to cover New Game Plus. There's just all sorts of stuff, man. All sorts of stuff. So yeah, you can check it out when you get the opportunity. Why Xenoblade Chronicles 2 got ignored. So there's a lot of content on Xenoblade 2, man. Xenoblade 2 and Torna. So yeah, man, check it out. But thank you for coming back to the stream. I appreciate you coming back. I know you've been gone for a while, but thank you for coming back to the stream and to the channel. Check out, I would recommend this one, since you probably don't have all day. I don't want to waste your time watching all these freaking videos, like, because there's way too many, right? So I would probably just say watch my review of it. Watch my review, and that will get you, that will get you the best idea of how I think about it. The review. Because you can get a score and everything like that. So there's my review for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country if you guys want to watch it. And it's short. Well, it's 14 minutes, so 15 minutes, kind of short. Or you can watch the You Need to Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. 5 major changes you need to play. Like, why you need to play it. Why you need to play. You need to play it. So good. So good. What is an SD? It's a suicide. You just jump off the ledge on purpose. Let's see here. Places. You do get penalized for SDing. Oh, you get penalized for SDing. So if you constantly SD over and over, you get penalized. Oh, I see. I didn't know you get penalized for just constantly SDing. That didn't happen in Smash 4, did it? Did people get penalized for constantly SDing in Smash 4? Flareson's thoughts on a No More Heroes HD bundle for the Switch? What do you mean by the games by itself or actual bundle with the Switch itself? Plus, you also considered that the first Xenoblade game was the best. No, actually, I didn't, Michael O'Brien. I said that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I never said that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn of the Golden Country, and I made that very clear. So no, actually, I didn't say that. I said Torn is still the best, but then I said that Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I didn't say Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is better than Torn of the Golden Country. So yeah. Thank Meme Center says, questions. What month will we see a Nintendo Direct? January, February? Probably January. Yes, well done. Oh my gosh. Your Meshi says World of Final Fantasy Maximum is already out on Switch in CA. Yeah, World of Final Fantasy came out like last month or something like that. Didn't it come out early November? If you accidentally SD, I don't think you're going to be penalized. But if you're constantly getting into matches and you're just SDing, you're constantly SDing and SDing when you get into multiple matches, and like the game isn't that dumb. It can tell the difference between an accidental SD and multiple times somebody SDing every single time. Then yeah, but I don't think if you accidentally SD, then no, I don't think you'll be fine, because I've accidentally SD'd lots of times, you know, and I haven't been penalized at all. What's up, Adidas 1000? How you doing today, man? Omega Metal Chase says, questions. How excited are you for Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm not terribly excited. I'm just gonna play it though. Monster Hunter World getting best RPG of the year. I don't think it's much of an RPG, but hey, it is what it is. That's fine. It's just the Game Awards. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's like I mean, whatever it won. Moving on. It's not like enough for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna make like a topic, like a point of discussion. Like I don't really care that much. It's just awards, guys. It doesn't mean much to me. F is for fringe. Yeah, F is for fringe. All right, take it easy, Dank Beam. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you, playlister. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, really active on the channel. We have at least 3 videos a day, whether live streams and normal videos. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming out to the streams, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was kind of silly, but I mean, it's all good, man. At the end of the day, Monster Hunter World is still a really good game, so you can't be too mad. Any other questions, my boys? Yeah, I'm not terribly excited for Kingdom Hearts because it's taken like 10 years to come out. So I mean, like when you take this long to come out, like I'm not gonna sit there and be hyped and be hyped and be hyped forever. You know, I'm not just gonna sit there and be a slave to hype from them for how many years now because they announced that game in 2013. So I'm not just gonna sit here and be hyped forever. So I mean, I'm not gonna be like maybe if they announced it like this year and it came out this year, then yeah. Or let's say they announced it like last year and it's coming out. You know, at this point maybe I'd be more excited. But it's I mean, I was excited for the announcement like I don't know like 3-4 years ago. I was excited, but not anymore. It's taken too long to come out. I'm not excited anymore. I'm just ready to play whenever they drop it. Think it's time for a new Donkey Kong Country, a 3D Donkey Kong. That'd be cool. How was your satisfaction with the selection of RPGs on the Switch games? I think there's more to come. My satisfaction's actually really good because there's a lot of RPGs, and I have somebody ringing my doorbell. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I don't feel like answering the door right now, whoever that was. It's like some like dude selling something. I don't feel like answering it. I don't feel like talking to him right now. So I ain't gonna answer the door. Go somewhere else. Let's see here. I'm gonna figure out if I can spot a comet in the sky tonight. So no video games. Yeah, apparently there was I saw a comet yesterday. There was a comet that flew through the sky here in California or in the U.S. or whatever. Like around like maybe like 9-something, 10, 9-ish, 10 last night. But yeah, in terms of like the whole RPG stuff, yeah, I'm excited for the RPGs that are already out. We have Torna, Xenoblade 2, Valkyria Chronicles 4. There's already been Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. There's been a lot of great RPGs on the Switch already. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. It's been good. I mean, I can't complain. I was thinking of what makes a party game. I think the game has elements that try to make worse players win. It's a party game. Like Mario Kart has Mario Kart weapons and items in Smash. That doesn't make it a party game, in my opinion. Like that's just how the game's mechanics are. Like that doesn't make it a. I don't think putting items in a game all of a sudden makes it a party game. I don't really think party game isn't necessarily even a thing. I don't think it's even really a thing. It's just something that people. It's just an easy marketing term. But like whenever like back in the day, right, when you played games, there was no genre called party game. That's just something that's came about like recently. That's something that's new. But like when you played games back in the day, like we played like freaking like Wheel of Fortune or something or whatever. Or we played games for players and there was no, and with items, there was stuff that was, I mean, there was stuff that where you throw items and there's all sorts of stuff like, for example, RC, or what was it, Off-Road. There's a game called Off-Road on the NES that's 4 players that has items that can make it to where you can get nitro boosts and stuff like that and you race, and that wasn't like a party game, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think like maybe like Mario Party kind of brought that to the forefront, you know, like party games, you know, like where you have friends over and you do that, but like you can do like GoldenEye, like you can play all sorts of crazy stipulations and things and rules in GoldenEye with 4 players. You know, first you guys were saying, people were saying, oh well, it's 4 players on a screen, so that means GoldenEye was a party game because we used to have parties all the time. Or Halo, you could play 4 players on a screen in that game. Halo's a party game. So now it's like, oh well, now if there's items now, it's like, but wait a minute, there's been games since back in the day like Off-Road that had items and you can do crazy things. So now that's a party game too. So it's just like, I think just the general definition is this, man. Like the general definition is usually for me, what I see a party game, if it's like a mini game collection, that's what party games are to me. Games that have distinct basic gameplay, yeah, you can have the items and all that, but mini game collections, those are the main things that are party games. Like when a game is a mini game collection that lacks a lot of depth and skill to play, you know, or it's very simple, there's not a lot of advanced things that you can do, that is what a party game is. And that's just my opinion. Smash Brothers is too much depth in the game to be a party game. It's because you can throw a bomb at somebody doesn't make it a party game, you know, because you have 4 people playing doesn't make it a party game, because you want to ignore the depth of the game because you want to throw items at people. You still have access to all that depth. Whereas when you play a mini game collection, there is no depth. This is what it is. You're Mario in this case. This is how the game works. There's nothing else that you can do. You can't kick, punch, do advanced skill, tech cancels and all that. You can do all that advanced stuff in Smash. Mario Party, you can't. This is the rules. This is how it works for this particular game, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I separate. There's a clear separation between the two. Even Mario Kart. This is how you race. You have a couple different things that you can do. There's some weight classes. There's some different, you know, there's some different wheels, but I don't consider Mario Kart a party game either, because there's enough depth and skill and things that you can do outside of just the items to show skill. Whereas Mario Party, it's like press the A button as fast as possible. I gotta press the A button. Okay, oh, I won. Or suck up a vacuum cleaner to suck up some stuff. There's no depth. There's no depth at all. So I think that's my definition of a party game. That's the easiest definition of a party game to me. That's how they've always been. I don't consider Smash a party game. If you want to ignore the depth, or ignore the depth of Mario Kart, or ignore the depth of Smash Brothers because you just feel like if that's on you, you're gonna get smoked by people who do know what I mean. Like We Am Gamer, Party Man, right? There's items in those, but they constantly win because they don't ignore the depth, the shortcuts, and the other things that those games provide. They don't ignore that. Whereas like I'm playing against Party Man and freaking Mario Party, and this dude's having trouble flipping this stupid piece of meat on all 4 sides because of the controller, or we're just pressing the A button to fly through some stupid thing, or using motion control, so it's way harder. Whereas like, you know, in Smash Brothers and in other games, it's easier, or he has more access to depth and skill than real party games, you know. So that's just my thought process. But if you want to, you know, say, you're entitled to your opinion on that. So yeah. Yeah, I don't even think, even if you have a game that levels the core mechanic, that doesn't matter. You're still, I mean, like I said, you can sit there. I guarantee you, all of you guys can play against Zero or play against Nairo in Smash Brothers, and I'm guaranteed, even with items, you might even get beat worse with items. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might even get beat worse. People that are skilled at Smash can still win with items on or off, but making a game random or having a game that doesn't negate the type of skill. That doesn't mean it's a party game because you can do that. That still doesn't make it a party game, in my opinion. It just doesn't. That's just me. That doesn't make it a party game. Nintendo doesn't classify Smash Brothers as a party game either. I don't think there's not like a rule that says, oh well, if you have items, that means that levels the playing. That means it's a party game. That's not a set definition in anything. That's just a made up opinion. When you look at Smash Brothers, it looks like a fighting game, and it looks like an action game. It looks like a 2D fighting type of action platforming type of game. Party is just something that people just made up to say something. There's no actual resemblance that you can say factually that Smash is a party game. There's literally nothing. There's nothing in there. You know, Mario Party at least has party in the title, so you can say that, but there's literally nothing in Smash Brothers factually. We're talking objectively speaking here, not your own opinion that you want to insert into the conversation because that's what you think, but factually speaking, what in there actually says that? Because you can throw an item. So any game where you throw an item, that means it's a party game? Like that does not make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. That's not, objectively speaking, that does not make sense to me, because you can throw an item, that means it's a party game. So what if you put certain items off? Because you can control what items are on off. What if you only have turtle shells? Or what if you only have banana peels? Isn't that an item? What if you only have, so when Diddy throws his banana peel, that's an item. Is that okay? It's a party game because of that item, you know? So I mean, and Peach picks up turnips, that's an item. She throws items at people. So is that a party game? What if we only have banana peels on, or we only have certain stuff? Is that still a party game if we do it that way? Because you can turn items on or off. So that's the reason why, I mean, that's the reason why I don't believe that whole thing when people say that. But that's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, like certain, that doesn't make it a party game. There's still no factual definition that anybody can tell me of a party game that somehow they can fandangle it into Smash Brothers because they want to, you know. But hey, like I said, it is what it is. But Nintendo doesn't classify it as a party game. So Nintendo's always classified it as a fighting action game, or action platforming, or an action fight. They've never classified it as a party game, ever. Where they've classified Mario Party as a party game. Nintendo's never classified Smash Brothers as a party game, ever, in their classification, not one time. But then now people are saying, oh, it's a party game. Like, it's like, oh, so you're trying to classify it over Nintendo now at this point? Okay, that's fine. You're wrong, but it's fine, you know? Like, you know, so yeah. So let's see here. Let's see. Fighting Nairo with items may even be worse than fighting Nairo by himself. Have you guys watched Nairo use items? He will straight body you. He knows how all those items work, by the way. Like, I've seen him absolutely obliterate his own users worse than he obliterates them with items off. So, I mean, I don't know if, like I said, and I've seen Zero do the same thing. The Invitational. You guys remember the Invitational with Zero? You remember what Reggie Fils-Aimé fought against Hungrybox with items? Freaking Hungrybox destroyed Reggie Fils-Aimé. I mean, Reggie Fils-Aimé couldn't get back to the screen. He didn't know how to up B, but Hungrybox destroyed him with items on. I mean, because those guys know how to they know how to move on the battlefield to where they can grab items before you will, because they know how to move on the battlefield, and they're going to pressure you with their attacks. They know how all the options for their attacks, and they know how to pick up items faster than you, and they know how to move better than you. So they're probably going to pick up all the items before you. They're probably going to body you with all those items. So you're probably going to lose with items on or off. You're probably going to lose to Zero and Nairo. You're going to lose to the best players in the world with items on or off. It doesn't matter. You know, I've played against like former girlfriends and all that, and none of them have beat me with items on. Like, yeah, it levels the playing field. That's fine. Yes, I've had a bomb thrown at me and I've died before, but they're never going to beat me. Like, somebody who's garbage at the game isn't going to beat me with items on just because items are on. I have access to the same items, so you might die faster because now I can blow you up with the bomb, you know, or something like that. So, yeah. But I'm done with that. We're moving on to the next topic. Let's see, or the next question. Let's see, what's your favorite Mario Party, or are you not a big fan? I'm not a huge fan of Mario Party. Nah, not a big fan. But my favorite one would probably be the most recent one that came out. So, yeah, but I'm not a huge fan of Mario Party at all. Yeah, but I just don't think it's a party game. There's nothing in here that says it's a party game. I mean, if you want to call it a party aspect, that's fine, but there's nothing really in here. There's action games that can do the same thing, like Power Stone. Is Power Stone, like, does anybody think Power Stone's a party game? Not really. It's a fighting game. You know, it's like a fighting action game. Power Stone has it has items, you can break apart things. Power Stone is not a party game, but it's literally the same thing as Smash. Like, it's 4 players. It actually came out before Smash. The first Power Stone. Power Stone's not a party game. It's not. Power Stone's not a party game, you know. It's just not. It's not as good as Smash, but it's not a party game. It's an action like fighting game. So yeah, it's just a multiplayer game that you can throw items. I mean, it's just Power Stone is not a party game, but it's 4 players. You can throw items. There's power-ups. There's like final smashes. There's like crazy things in that game too. But it's not a party game. Nobody considers Power Stone a party game, you know. So yeah, I wish they update Power Stone. I want a new Power Stone so bad. I don't know why. Maybe because Smash is here, but man, a new Power Stone would be so good. I would love a new Power Stone. That game is phenomenal. So yeah. Well, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, you could pick up like items on the stage and throw them at people. I guess that's a party game as well. 4 players, party game. Let's do it. They're all party games. Everything's a party game. You throw an item, it's a party game. Let's see. Have you thought about checking out the 8-bit G Bros wireless adapter? Allows you to play in tabletop with a GameCube controller. I don't know if I want to play in tabletop with the GameCube controller though. That's the thing. I don't know if there's any need for me to play in tabletop with the GameCube controller. Excuse me. If anything, I'll just use a Pro controller. Like I'm actually good enough with the Pro controller to where I could just play with the Pro controller in tabletop if I ever need to play in tabletop mode. But I don't ever need to play in tabletop mode. Like I said, Quantum, I'm not talking about the nosebleed announcement. You guys keep on going on with this nosebleed. You guys will know when it happens. That'll be the last I talk about the nosebleed announcement, guys. You'll know. Party Man says, place you have to bring up that Mario Party fail. Well, I was trying to look, and I was trying to. Yes, I brought it up, but Party Man, I only brought it up because there's 3 games that we've played, right? Like we've played against each other the most in the past year. It would be Mario Kart, it'd be Smash Brothers, and it would be Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, and Mario Party, right? We played those 3 games, and in those 3 games, you're really good at Smash. You're super good at Mario Kart. I can't beat you at Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. It's really tough for me to beat you in Mario Kart. Very tough for me to beat you in Mario Kart. Smash Brothers, we go back and forth. Smash 4, you know, or Smash Ultimate, we went back and forth. You know, I've won games, you've won games, whatever the case is. But Mario Party, it seems like a complete coin flip. Who's going to win? You know what I'm saying? So that's where like the party type of thing, the party aspects kind of come into play. And it is in a game like that, it's literally a coin flip. There's, you know, of what's going to happen in this game. Whereas Mario Kart, we can pretty much tell what's going to happen. Obviously, there's some random elements to it, you know, whatever, blue shells, whatever the case is. But you know all the shortcuts. You know how to use the game. Like, you know how to drift. You pick a certain type of configuration with your car. So there's a lot more skill to it and what you need to do than Mario Party. And like same thing with Smash Brothers. You have access to all these different moves and whatever the case is. There's a lot more to it, you know. So I mean, that's just my, like I said, my thought process, and I just brought that up because of that, you know. But yeah, I have to bring up the whole flipping the steak. Is it like a steak or something like that, dude? No, it's all good, Party Man. I know you're messing around. I know you are. I just wanted to make sure that you understood there. Chuba says, yes, battle royales are definitely party games since you can pick up random items. Yes. Call of Duty is also a party game. Yes. It is. Persona 6 and Persona 5 for the Switch. Persona 6 isn't a real thing yet, but Persona 5 hopefully. Was it a steak? Yeah, it was a steak. It was a steak. Super steak. Player says, okay, word. I suck with the Joy-Cons and the Pro. I much prefer the GameCube controller. Might end up to get it. Yeah, I mean, I can play with the Pro controller. I'm better with the GameCube controller, but yeah, I can play with the Pro controller if I need to. But there's just no need for me to play in tabletop mode. You know, normally, there's no need for me to play in tabletop mode. If I'm playing in tabletop mode, that means I'm playing, like, somewhere else. Like, maybe, like, at, like, my mom's house or something like that. So it's like, I'll just use the Pro controller. Like, it's not that serious. I'm not going to play online. I'm just going to play, like, just, like, offline stuff, so. Anything that is multiplayer is a party game. Yes, that's true. That's also true. You should play Mario Party 2 on the Virtual Console or something. It's good. It's so good. I don't like Mario parties, guys. I'm not a big fan of party games. I'm just not a huge fan of I'm not a huge fan of party games like Call of Duty and Smash Brothers. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just, guys, I just don't like Mario Party that much. I don't really like Mario Party. I don't think it's that great, you know. Like, I'm just not. It's okay. Like, it's good. Like, the newest one, I've played it and I think it's fun. It's just not my thing, you know. It's just not my thing for like Mario Party and all that stuff. So yeah, man. You know what is my thing though? New videos that I put out. So we're closing in on the 2-hour mark, guys. We like to keep these at 2 hours. Please make sure you check out the channel. I'll answer more questions for the next 7 minutes or so. But please make sure you guys check out the channel. We have multiple videos that have already went up today. We'll have more videos going up tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna live stream again tonight, guys. I might be on this. I gotta let John know that I might not be on the Spawncast. That's actually a good idea. Somebody reminded me about that. So yeah, I might not be on the Spawncast tonight. So just depends on, like I said, I have a birthday type of deal that I have to go to. But yeah, let's see here. Let me Whoever comes to play Ghost and Goblins Party feels bad. Man, screw that game. Skip that game. I hate that game. Anyway, here's my channel, so you guys can watch my videos for today. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll answer questions, like I said, for like another 6 minutes or so. Any game that focuses on fun is also a party game. Yes, that's also true. Let's see. Shrek Super Party greater than Mario Party. Facts. That's also true. We kind of figured you don't like Mario Party that much. That's true, but it's okay. I don't think it's bad. I just don't like it that much for me personally. J2 Boosters Plus, what Tails character do you could make it into Smash Ultimate? Maybe Lloyd Irving. But just says, my first Donkey Kong game was Tropical Freeze. I'm a newbie, and it was not my thing. I think I've grown out of 2D platformers because everyone seems to have fun, but I'm a cynical eagle, so no fun. No, 2D platformers aren't for everybody, though. I mean, just because other people like 2D platformers doesn't mean you're going to like them. And 2D platformers, I mean, it's pretty basic. I've kind of grown... Dude, Donkey Kong used to be my favorite freaking franchise out there. When I was a kid, it was like Mario, Donkey Kong platformers, but not at this point. Those aren't my favorite anymore. I used to hate Fire Emblem and love Donkey Kong. Think about that for a second, guys. Or I used to love Donkey Kong so much. And Donkey Kong's great. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. But I used to hate Fire Emblem. Just think about that for a second. I used to not like Fire Emblem when I was younger. Think about that. Think about all the Fire Emblem videos I've made. I used to not like Fire Emblem. And then I grew to like Fire Emblem. So my taste changed. I used to, you know what else I used to hate? Strategy RPGs. I used to call them grid RPGs. I hate these. I used to call them grid RPGs. Like where if you're on a grid, I hated it. And that was a term that I used. Think about that for a second. So sometimes you grow out of stuff. Sometimes you grow out of certain genres, you know, that you used to like, and then you don't like them anymore, or you're not as fond of them anymore. So yeah, definitely Donkey Kong is one of those. I had a lot more fun playing Donkey Kong back in the day than like the newer Donkey Kongs. Although the newer Donkey Kongs are great, I think they're just as good, if not better. But when I was a kid, I just was into platformers more. Now I'm just not into platformers as much, you know. So yeah. So yeah, it's just how it is, man. That's how it is. Man, I freaking love Fire Emblem now, man. Favorite franchise. And Xenoblade too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was ever a huge fan of first-person shooters, although I loved GoldenEye as a kid, and I liked Perfect Dark. So yeah, I think at one point I liked first-person shooters like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, but then I kind of grew out of those too because they were just saturated. They saturated the market too much, you know, too much saturation of them. So yeah. All right, take it easy, Bernhard. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Growing out of Mario Kart? Yeah, I can see why you growing out of Mario Kart. I can see why. Mario Kart, for me, I always play it, though, because there's always heck of people playing the game, and it's just fun to hop onto Mario Kart every now and then and play. But no, Mario Kart is super fun, like, with the village. Like, it's fun, like, because, like, you can play Mario Kart and not have to freaking be, like getting, like, all super intense. Like, you can casually play Mario Kart if you don't care about it. Mario Kart is fun to, like, get into a tournament. You're talking with your buddies. You're all just chilling there and playing, and it's just fun to play it that way. That's how I see Mario Kart fun. Even, like, playing, like, with, like you know, just like somebody else right there in you, like with you in the living room. Mario Kart's just fun for that because it's just a casual game that you can just play and enjoy. You don't have to think too much about things and just play and enjoy it. So I actually really enjoy playing Mario Kart with you guys out there. So I enjoy it. Two more minutes of questions, guys. J2 Boosters platformers, 2D and 3D have a special place in my heart since I grew up with them. However, RPGs are really starting to be my new favorite genre now. Yeah. RPGs were always my favorite genre. as soon as RPGs got introduced to me, they became my favorite genre. So back when I first played Secret of Mana, that's when RPGs became my favorite genre, was back when I played Secret of Mana. Like, Secret of Mana was like my first RPG that I ever played, and then Chrono Trigger was the next like RPG that I really kind of got into. But ever since that point, and then I played like Earthbound and all of that. So ever since I was introduced to RPGs with my brother with the freaking multi-tap, because we had like, we rented my brother's friend came over and he had Secret of Mana and he had a multi-tap and we would all play Secret of Mana. That's when I fell in love with it. It was love at first play. It was love at first play. I was the little dude since I was the littlest. You know, my brother was freaking the main character. My brother's friend was the other guy, or the chick, and I was the little dude. You know, and ever since then, man, that's when I fell in love with RPGs. It was love at first sight, man. When I first saw that cartridge Secret of Mana, I was like, what's this? It was just something completely new. I'd seen my brother play like the old school Final Fantasy on the NES and all that, but I was way too scared to play those games. I was like, I can't play these games, like they're too hard. So Secret of Mana was my first real RPG to kind of dig into, and it was great. It was fantastic, man. I loved it. So yeah. Well, I just let you guys know about my first action RPG. Pokemon. Well, Pokemon was like my super love for RPGs. When I got it, like when Pokemon came out, I was like, okay, RPGs are the greatest thing ever. Like, I was already saying that because of Chrono Trigger, but Pokemon was awesome to play. Yeah, Pokemon was really great. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right there, guys. That is 2 hours for the show. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching the show. I really do. Thank you guys so much. We do have a video that just went live on the channel. So if you have not seen it yet, please make sure you do check that video out before you get on with the rest of your day. I will link it in the chat. Thank you guys so much for all the donations today, guys. Thank you for everything. Shout outs to Gizmo for being the top stream ninja for the day. So shout outs to Gizmo for that one. You guys give some love to him. And also, once again, shout outs to Fairy Tiger for all the donations. And thank you to Marlon as well. Thank you to Jonas Erickson, Fairy Tiger once again. So thank you guys, Nindy Gamer as well with the biddies. So thank you so much with the bits over there on Twitch. So thank you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'm going to wrap it up for today. Make sure you guys watch the videos, check out the channel, and we're going to have more content for you guys probably tomorrow with stuff. So look forward to that on Sunday Shillin'. All right, guys, we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.